All right, welcome to episode 28. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so I got in trouble for the last episode again. I can't do an episode right now.
Well, you just have to do better.
I know, clearly.
Why'd you get in trouble?
Well, 2 episodes it was for being, well, everyone got mad at me for being too, snappy, and then I got in trouble for this last episode because I was way too low energy, and that was from
Oh,
Shannon.
yeah, Shannon, and she did not like our background.
Well, say hello to the microwave in my background.
Yeah. No,
Hmm.
it's fine. She was just really bugged that the curtain was like slightly open. Like she was like, "Could you not have closed it?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "I didn't even notice." And she was like, "You never pay attention to detail." And I was
I mean, I
like,
liked the
"Okay."
background. I thought the background looked good, but
She liked the background, but she hated how the curtain was just like slightly opened. It was bugging her. And she felt like we were too dark.
and she thought we were too far apart too.
Yeah.
So I guess next time we gotta really cuddle up and yeah, just kidding, just kidding. Um, so how is it being a horse owner?
It's so good. I
You
love
know what's
him.
hilarious though is as I was going through the last episode,
Hmm.
like it was beginning was me talking about my life, and then you were just you were nice and talking back, and then I mentioned the horse, and just like right now you did the same thing, but your face lights up and changes so much.
No, like it really does. Like
Like
nothing makes me happier than talking about a horse.
it was so funny because it was just like talking about my life, and then so how's your horse? It was like oh, so
Yeah.
excited to go into it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the first topic of conversation for today.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's perfect. I went and rode him this morning. It's so hot. I tried to get there like somewhat early. It's just so hot and dry. Like,
It's been crazy hot everywhere.
yeah. Yeah. But no, he was good. So we just did like a short little ride this morning. And then he gets his feet done tomorrow.
What the heck does that mean? He gets a
Like,
pedicure.
essentially, yeah. He gets his new shoes tomorrow. He's like a little
This
overdue
is
for
going.
shoes.
This is going to be the most spoiled freaking horse ever.
Well, most horses get shoed.
No, no, no. But
They get shoed every 6 weeks.
this one's going to have like Hermes, or how do you spell it? Hermes shoes on.
Oh my gosh. First of all, no. Second of all, I'm not in like that. Hermes is only in like an English dressage. I'm too redneck for that.
You're a redneck.
They don't
You're
slum it in the Western world. They're only in the English world.
you are the most what would be the right word? High maintenance Westerner I've ever met, for sure.
Possibly.
Like I have a real question for you,
Yeah.
and this is just all hypothetical. This is no implication on your dating life right now. Could you marry someone that's like a full on rancher, like lives with a farm, has cows, horses, barn? You have to wake up, milk the cows, like all that. Because you pretend like you could, but like, could you?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I could, but like I'm spoiled. Like I want like a big, beautiful house with like lots of pastures and like a beautiful
So,
indoor arena, a beautiful outdoor arena.
oh my gosh,
So
an
it's like,
indoor and outdoor arena on the property?
yeah, because when it snows, you need an indoor arena because the ground freezes.
Well, of course, you have to have both.
Yeah. So like I could if it was like bougie.
Okay, so you really couldn't then, because I'm talking about like a rancher,
Yeah,
like a country dude.
there are bougie ranchers.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's a loaded one. I'm saying he's like a farmer.
Okay, well, he can be a loaded farmer.
The loaded is the keyword.
Well, it's just like, yeah.
Okay.
Like I
I
want
mean,
a
I was
nice
just wondering.
house. I want a nice house. I want a nice barn. I want nice horses. And I would love to have cattle.
For someone else to take care of, right?
No, I like kind of like how on our ranch the cattle up there just grazes.
Yeah.
Like I would want
You're not. You don't want milking cows.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really thought about like milking cows. I've always just like thought about cattle.
You know who I actually think can turn into a farmer?
Who?
Take a
Megan?
guess. Yeah,
Yeah. But the problem, she's allergic to everything, and so is Dean.
I know, but she would want
Because
to
she
have
is like
cows.
so deathly allergic to hay.
I know, but anyway, we've talked about this a million times. But I think like what she envisions doing with all her food, like she would love to have it all just like grown
Like farm
behind
to
her.
table.
Everything exactly.
I mean,
So
yeah, that's I would love that too.
yeah. Anyway, back to your horse. Everything's good.
Everything's amazing, and I actually have a new update.
Oh hell.
Michael
What?
doesn't know about this. And actually, me and Megan are like low key beefing because she like kind of ratted me out. That little rat. There's something about me and Megan that when we're living in Michael and Shannon's house, we revert back to like being 14 and 16 years old.
Do you want me to go into that? Because I'm happy to.
No, you're so annoying. And we're just like always like bickering. And
Okay, no, no, no. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
so I told Megan something that like I wanted to keep like on the down low a little bit to like maybe give Michael some time to recover from buying Doc. And I just like
Do you want to share the price?
no. No.
Okay.
And so I just was just like, you know what he doesn't know isn't going to kill him right now. Like it's going to be just fine.
And just kill him later.
Well, and nothing is set in stone yet. So it's like, I'm not even going to bring anything up until it's like a for sure done deal. And so I tell Megan this.
Okay.
And the second she gets Michael and Shannon alone, I walked inside for maybe 5 minutes to go pee and to get a fresh Diet Coke. I come back outside and the little rat ratted me out.
And wait, well, what's the news? Okay, but after you do this, I need to tell you, I want to go into that more because it is so true what you said. But
Okay.
keep going.
So the horse that I was looking at before Doc, life got in the way and just like we kind of just their owners, I'm friends with them, but like she got super busy, I got super busy, we kind of like fell out of touch for a couple weeks, and then I found Doc and I was like, oh, this is perfect, like whatever, Doc, he's right down the road, like perfect, paid for Doc. Like an hour after I gave the check, handed over the check to Doc's former owners, I get a text from my friend and she's like, hey, like, are you still interested in my horse that I have? And I was like, I mean, I love your horse, but I literally just bought a horse. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Like, tell me everything, whatever. So I was like sending her pictures, like updating her on like how I found Doc, whatever. And she's like, I'm so happy for you. Like, I can't wait, like, to see you guys at races, whatever. And she was like, well, if you're not ready to like buy the horse, would you be interested in leasing? And like even like leasing to own like down the road. And I was like, yeah. So as I'm having like this texting conversation with my friend, I'm sitting next to Megan.
My God.
I'm like being her chauffeur. We were running errands and we were sitting in the parking lot. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I think I'm going to lease a horse. And Megan was like, what?
You?
Like, why would you do that? And I was like, because why not? Like, I love this horse. She's so pretty. She's so nice. And I love her. And she was like,
So?
she was like, well, that just like doesn't seem like you just bought one. Why do you need two? I'm like, Why not? Why not? And it's just a lease.
Because
So it's just
you just bought a car pretty much and then bought a second car.
no.
At least a second car.
Yeah, but so then if it's like if it doesn't work out, okay, then you ship her back.
What's the contract? Is it 30-month lease? I mean, 60-month lease?
No, we
You know,
don't.
how-
We haven't even gotten there. That's why I didn't even want to say anything because it's like we're just talking about it. Like nothing's even set in stone yet.
But you committed. You said yes.
I mean, yeah. But like I'm not legally like bound by anything. I didn't sign anything. But like not like I'm leasing this horse.
You're just not a person of integrity.
No,
that's
I'm
right.
leasing this horse. Like I don't even need a contract. I'm leasing the horse. But in my mind, I'm like, it's going to be at least 2 or 3 weeks before she's at my barn. And so I'm like, I'll cross that bridge in 2 or 3 weeks when I have to break the news to Michael. So I'm like saying this to Megan. An hour later, 2 hours later, Michael comes home from work. We're all sitting outside. The boys are riding their bikes. They're playing. I go inside to pee and to get a fresh Diet Coke. I come
Thanks
back
for
outside.
emphasizing the P again.
And Michael goes, so do you have anything you want to tell me? And I was like, no, I can't think of anything. Why? Like, what's up? And he goes, well, I hear you're leasing a horse. I snapped my head over to Megan so fast. I'm like, you seriously ratted me out? Like the 5 minutes I went inside, you were like, Amy's leasing a horse. Like it was like she was so excited to like get me in trouble or something. And I was just like, I can't believe you ratted me out. And then I was like, Michael, it's hypothetical. Like nothing's set in stone
Hypothetical
yet.
I've committed to. It's pretty set in
Like she'll
stone.
be here in 3 weeks, hypothetically. And he just rolled his eyes and laughed and was like, you have issues. And I was like, yeah. So that was it. It's not like he was like mad or anything. But I'm just like, really? It was just like she was like chomping at the bit to like be like, oh, and Amy's leasing a horse even though you just bought her one. And she was like, I didn't know it was a secret. And I was like, you're just, ugh.
You're so annoying. Okay, Megan's a pleaser, as we know. She is a pleaser.
Yeah, but what does that have to
And-
do with anything?
Because it was like, you know, she was pleasing her, your parents, letting them in on the details. Like, I'm kind of the same way with my parents.
No,
but
she
anyway.
just was like, you want to know what it was?
What?
I don't even know if I should say.
Oh my hell. Say it.
She wanted this sink. I think this like faucet.
Oh gosh.
And I think
Uh-huh.
my mom said that she would pay for it.
Uh-huh.
And then my dad was like, no, that's so dumb. I'm not buying that faucet. Da, da, da. And my mom and Emily and Megan were like, no, it's so pretty. You have to buy it. And so I
Oh,
think
hell.
she was like trying to like suck up to Michael and be like, guess what Amy told me, so that he would buy her the faucet.
Oh. You're probably right.
Like, I'm like,
I didn't hear anything about that. I never even heard one word. She hasn't even told me about this faucet because she knows what I'm going to say.
yeah,
Like, that's so stupid.
yeah. So I think that's where it is coming from.
Well, thanks for ratting her out to me.
Well, you
'cause now
know,
I'm going to ask her about this stupid
Tit for
faucet.
tat and all that.
So, how much was this faucet they were looking to buy?
I don't even know, but they bought it, and I'll be leasing a
my
horse in
gosh.
3 weeks, so we both got what we wanted, I guess.
You freaks. You all are
Uh,
different. I'm still adjusting to this whole thing, but
To
anyway.
what whole thing?
But everything you just explained.
Oh,
Like, that's wild.
yeah.
I would have, if like my parents say they help me, like, for example, buy a car,
Mm-hmm.
and then I buy a car, and then I go lease a second one the same day,
Okay, when you
I would have been murdered. Murdered.
say buy a car, I get nervous that people are gonna think that he was more expensive than he actually was. And it's
Okay, we're talking about
and it's all relative.
we're talking about a Toyota Prius.
Okay, well, it's all relative, because there are some people who would never spend over $500 on a horse, and there are some people who would never spend under 75,000 on a horse. So it's just it's all relative, okay?
Okay, thanks for the explanation and your justification. But no, it is funny though when I don't see as much with you because I feel like you're always home. Oh, what the? But sorry, did you hear that ding?
No.
That was okay. When Megan goes back to Utah, and people, I'm not hating on Megan. Like, don't come for me again. But I think that's just true. Like for everybody, when you go back to where you grew up and like with your parents, you kind of just like slip back to your normal self, like not your normal self, but your old self.
Yeah.
And so like when she gets with you all,
it's like we're all back in high school again. That's how the sisters
100%.
act. And it's like
it's insane.
We become so unbelievably helpless. Like we
No.
have to have Michael and Shannon do
To a max.
everything for us. It's like we've forgotten how to survive.
No, truly, like I wonder how anyone has a clean house because when you all are at your parents', it is a disaster. No one picks up a dish other than Shannon or Michael or me or Taylor or, Drew's there. And you all don't touch one. Laundry, freaking everywhere. Your room, insane.
Okay.
The pile of boxes
No,
in
those
your
are
room,
gone now.
you could build a separate house next to your house with all those boxes.
Those boxes got recycled.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
No,
But anyway,
I
it
will
is
say
funny,
the
though.
laundry was so bad, especially because all of Michael and Shannon's washer and dryers broke within the span of a week.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a washer and dryer for a week. And it was like laundry everywhere.
Yeah, and Shannon's gonna hate hearing this, but it wasn't her fault. And Shannon does keep up on all like the laundry stuff as far as like the towels and stuff. But as far as like Megan and your laundry and the boys' laundry,
Oh no, yeah, me and Megan let it pile up for
disaster. And what was I literally just gonna say? Something. Gosh dang it! I just had something funny I was gonna ask you. But it's wild.
Yeah, but now that she has all new washers and dryers, we've stayed up on it. It's been great.
You've stayed up on your laundry?
Okay. I mean, actually, yeah, the laundry room isn't like exploding like it once was.
I mean, I walked in there the other day and I got slapped with a bunch of old memories, if you know what I'm talking about, from
You're so
DC.
dumb. It's not even true.
It's very true. Gosh, I was gonna ask something about the laundry.
You know what really drives Michael up the wall about our laundry? The amount of
What?
towels that Megan uses.
Wait, that's what I was gonna say. That's literally exactly what I was gonna say. What is the right amount of times to use a towel before you put it into the dirty clothes?
Okay, so I have two answers.
Okay.
If I'm living at Michael and Shannon's, I'm using a new towel every time I shower. If I'm living on my own, like in my Lehigh house or in my Vineyard house, I'll go like 3 showers and then I'll wash the towel.
I think that's fair. I honestly, I talk a big game with this, but I'm actually pretty bad. Well, I used to be. When I was at my parents' house, I always use a new towel as well. And I remember...
For some
was like-
reason, parents have so many towels, and it's like they have a whole closet full, so I'm going to get a nice, clean, folded towel.
And of course, I never hung it up.
Yeah.
Like, where was I going to hang it up? Like, the ground is where it was going.
Exactly.
So, I remember when I was like probably 15 or 16, my oldest sister-in-law, whose name's Amy, she, for some reason, she was talking to my mom about like laundry or something. And my mom told her that I use a new towel after every shower. And she was so disgusted with me. She was like offended that I would use so many towels and not just hang it up after I was done. I didn't even know people did that. I didn't know you reused the towel after each shower. I mean,
Yeah,
after a
I
shower.
didn't know people did that until I moved like to a college apartment and my mom got me like two towels. And I was like,
Yeah.
where are the rest of the towels? And she was like, most people only have like two or three or four towels. Like that's why when they come in sets, there's like two towels, two hand washcloths, and two like face
Two
washcloths.
phase.
And I was like, no, I need like a lot of towels. Like I need like 14 towels.
Yeah. I mean, this is exposing how spoiled I was too, because my mom babied me a lot, and I never did any
See,
laundry or
that
anything.
is what is so crazy to me because I was doing my laundry at like 7 years old.
I didn't know how to work a washing machine until I stepped into the MTC, which is the Missionary Training Center. Someone had to teach me when I
That
got there.
is so like unbelievably wild to me because like my mom, the second we moved into my parents' old house, like the upstairs was ours and we had our own laundry room with our own like drawers and she labeled all of the drawers and she was like towels, reds, darks, whites. You guys are in charge of your own laundry. So I think Emily and Rachel kind of taught me and Megan how to do laundry and we had to do laundry. Shannon did not touch our
That's
laundry.
crazy. That is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one time Michael was yelling at us. I think Emily was still in the house at this point, so like think like four girls all fighting over clothes, all trying on 30 different outfits before school and not hanging a single thing back up because why would you?
That
And
was a
so he
disaster.
got so mad at us one time that he was like, clean all this up. And so we cleaned it up and we kind of just like shoved everything into the laundry room and like shut the door. But then because there were like we stuffed so many clothes into the like drawers that were in there, they like exploded kinda. And the door like pushed into the laundry room, not out, and then you would walk in. And so then the door got stuck. Like you couldn't open the door because all the drawers had opened. And so then Michael got so mad because he had to take the door off the laundry room because we couldn't get it
Oh
open.
my
And then he never
gosh.
put it back on. So we didn't have a drawer. We didn't have a door to the laundry room for like years. And then they always knew if it
That
was
is
clean or
hilarious.
dirty because there was no door.
That is, I don't know. I mean, that's why I always say your dad is the most patient man ever. Having to deal with four daughters just throwing clothes everywhere. Oh my gosh. Trying to get ready, waiting for them to get ready, I would literally
I will
go
say
insane.
I think the most diabolical thing that we did, which like makes me sick now that I'm like older and like can understand things and like use my brain. When we would all get ready and we would have our makeup everywhere on the floor in front of our full-length mirror on my mom's white carpet and like
Yeah, that stuff was
we
so
saw
stained for
something on
that.
our brush and we didn't have a towel next to us on the
On the
carpet.
carpet?
Like it was stained, like makeup everywhere. And my mom tried to get it cleaned. We had Stanley Steamer come out so many times. And then like a makeup bag would spill and like mascara or eyeliner or bronzer would break and it'd be all over the carpet again.
I would be so angry.
Yeah.
Wow. Just, that is so insane. Just on the carpet, on the white
Yeah.
carpet? That's also disgusting. And then putting that on your face?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's like you don't have
No
like
wonder
a
you.
brain.
Never
It's
mind.
like when you're that young, it's just like what's going on?
That is crazy. Speaking of being spoiled as a kid, were you a kid that brought in lunch every
No.
day? Or
No,
did you
I
have to
had
use school
school
lunch?
lunch.
You're a loser then. Just kidding.
No, but
I was very
I
spoiled.
was spoiled because I went to a charter school. And so it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like typical like when I see like in the movies when they show like the school lunches, I'm like my school lunch did not look like that.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. I mean, I never had them. I would only have
Yeah, so
a home lunch.
like in elementary school, which is so disgusting and horrible, but like I loved it. You know, the Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly, like that's what I had for lunch.
Hmm. Yeah, that was common. I think everyone would. That was an option
Yeah,
for sure.
so
With a carton of milk.
ew, no, I never had a carton of milk. I always just had water. Or like if I wanted to bring
Mm.
lunch, like if I wanted like a home packed lunch, what is that even called? Yeah, home
Yeah,
lunch.
home lunch.
I had to like get up and make it. Or like if we like made something really good on Sunday, then I would make a home lunch for Monday. And then every other day of the
Yeah.
week I would just get school lunch.
Yeah, I was spoiled. I didn't learn how spoiled I was until I got older. But Diane made me lunch every day. She'd have breakfast ready for me every morning. It was fantastic. Spoiled, was
Yeah, you
spoiled
were
Zach.
spoiled. You're more spoiled
And
than me.
yeah, right. Um, what was I gonna say? That reminds me. This was last year. Tell me if there's a weird
What?
response. So I was at a restaurant. I was just eating at the bar, and there's this lady. She probably was like her 40s or 50s, sitting next to me. Starts chatting
Oh my
me
gosh,
up.
was she hitting on you?
Um, uh,
Oh.
definitely not.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not. And then she was like, started asking about the wife and kids, and then she was like, so like, why did you marry your wife? Like, you know, what, what was, what made you like know you wanted to marry her? And I was like, tell me it's weird. I was like, well, to be honest, like she reminds me of my mom. Is that a weird
No,
response?
I feel like that's kind of normal. Like I feel like boys marry their moms and girls marry their dads.
Well, she was like, what the freak? She literally was like, what? Like, that's the weirdest answer I've ever heard. I was like, well, like, my mom is like the kindest, nicest person, will do anything for me, like, always so supportive, all that. And like, that's how my wife is, exactly the same way. And so that's why, and I wanted that. And so she was like, oh, like, that makes sense, but like, that is weird to say that she reminds you of your mom. I feel like that's not that weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not that weird either,
It's not
but
like I'm saying,
like maybe she took it as like, oh, she looks like my mom.
yeah, I was gonna say, if I would have said like, yeah, because she looks like my mom, like, yeah,
No,
that
it's
would be
like you
weird.
look for
But
certain qualities and like
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was that
I
weird,
don't think it's that weird,
but
but maybe people do. Or maybe she like can't fathom that cuz she has a weird mom or her husband has a psycho mother-in-law or like she has a psycho mother-in-law so then she's like, you know?
yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. I didn't even know if she was married. I was like just entertaining the small talk, not trying to talk too much because I don't know. I think I had my headphones in too, and she was still
I
trying to talk to me.
hate that. It's like if I have my headphones in, don't speak to me. And then the worst is like they see you like going to put the headphone back in and then they ask you another question and you're like
I know.
it's just like common
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. I should be better about talking to people, but I'm pretty. What's your stance on going to the grocery store and putting your headphones in?
I've never done that. No, I feel like as
Really?
a girl you can't do that. Like you have to be on high
Why?
alert, especially at a grocery store. If you're by yourself.
Wait, really? Okay, explain this to me.
Um in case there's like
Why?
a
What's the
creepy
threat?
guy, somebody like stalking you. You have to like have like all your senses with you.
At the grocery store at
Yeah.
Harmon's and Draper?
I've had to have security walk me out because there was a guy following me around in Harmon's. No, I'm not kidding.
You're kidding. Like, how did you know he was
Because
following you? And what did he do?
you know how like you can tell when somebody's like staring at you? So I like the
Mm-hmm.
first time I saw him, it was like out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, he's kind of creepy. So like my warnings are up. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Question. How do you notice, like, if someone's just, like, kind of, like, checking you out versus, like, creepy staring too long? Like, how do
Okay,
you
so this
notice?
is the other thing. It's not like he was like, he wasn't like, he's not like staring at me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, I feel like every girl can relate to this. It's your intuition. Like, truly, there is a feeling that you get, and like, they don't even have to be looking at you, they don't have to be talking to you. It's just like something inside of you is like, this isn't right, something's wrong. And so you just get like this like pit in your stomach, and you're just like, okay, like, I'm clocking him. So then I would like walk to the next aisle, like doing my grocery shopping, whatever. And like every time, and it's not like he was like in my exact same aisle, because you know how the aisles are like really long, and then there's like that break, like runway in the
Yeah.
middle. So he was always on like in the other aisle, and maybe it just was a coincidence, but it happened like 5 times. So then it just like started freaking me out. And then when I was checking out, so then I FaceTimed my mom, because I was like,
So what, like, was he, every time you looked at him, was,
no,
like,
he
he looking
wasn't
at you,
looking at
or, like,
me, and he didn't have a cart. That was the other thing. It's not like he was just like getting stuff and like throwing random stuff in his cart. He didn't have a cart. He was holding like 2 things, but every aisle I was in, he was in the one like down, and he just was like reading, and then he'd like put it back, and then pick something random else up, read it, put it back. And then I'd go walk around the corner to the next aisle, wait a couple seconds. I don't know,
how
older.
old was he?
Not,
Okay. So, what if he'd been, like, a cute guy?
I don't know. Even cute guys can give you that like pit in your stomach. Yeah.
Like, they're
So then I
following you.
FaceTime Shannon, and at
Okay.
checkout, I went to one and he went to like one like 2 down from me. And like I had a bunch of stuff because I was grocery shopping for like the week for Michael and Shannon's house. So I had like a whole cart full, and he had maybe 3 things. And so he obviously got done a lot faster than me. And at Harmon's, there's like all the checkouts, and then you like go and you have to turn left, and there's like a flower section at like the top corner of the store, and then you exit. And he was just like standing in like the flower, and like he kept like looking, like he was like, that's what
Like,
it seemed like.
waiting
He was
for
like
you?
on his phone, and he kept like, and then he'd like pretend to look at
Yeah,
flowers,
that's a
but
little
he had
weird.
already checked out. And so I was like watching him, and I wasn't like shy. Like I literally was staring at him, and I was like, Mom, like he's waiting in the flower section, like he's already checked out, like
Yeah,
he
that's
should
weird.
leave. And the checkout girl like heard me talking to Mom, and she was like, do you want me to have like people walk you out? And I was like, yeah. So
Security,
then
or yeah,
um the bag boy
like the
walked me out,
bag
and then
boy or something
security
walking.
also walked out with me.
Yeah, that's kind of
So
wild.
that just goes to
I could see
show
that.
that you have male privilege, that you can walk around the grocery store with your headphones on, because I feel like every girl listening to this is like, no, I would never. Or like if you do walk around with headphones on, you either only have one in, or like you can't have noise canceling headphones on.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Actually, I don't, because I'm not saying I get it. I'm saying, like, I
Yeah.
understand your situation. I do think it's how do I say this? Like, being a girl, just because of, like, knowing how guys are, it would always be weird of, like, is this guy checking me out? Is he just looking? And I'm talking about, like, in all situations of life. You know what I mean? Like, you go anywhere, there's always, like, that weird, because guys are
Yeah.
kind of gross. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so,
they are.
like, I think about, like, yeah. I mean, you hear about the terrible stories, like, in business or whatever it is. That would be
Yeah.
tough to always
That's
deal with.
why I started giving out Michael's number.
Oh, yeah, I remember when you did that one time. and the guy
Oh my
calls
gosh.
your
He
dad,
would
right?
get so
And he was
when
like,
I went to UVU for like a whole semester, if I like got like a weird vibe from a guy and he asked me for my number, I would give him Michael's number. And Michael would always text me and be like, "Stop giving guys my number. I'm so sick of answering the call." Because he always answers for numbers that he doesn't know because he thinks it's like work related. And so he'll be like, "Hello, this is Mike."
yeah.
And the guys will be like, "Is Amy there? I'm looking for Amy." And he's like, "No, wrong number." And then he'll text me and be like, "Seriously, these guys like won't stop calling. Like, stop giving out my number." I'm like, "No, I get scared."
I mean, it's a smart way to do it. But you also can give them
Well,
like any number.
no, because some guys think that you're giving them a wrong number, and then they'll be like, what were the last four digits again?" And if you give them a random number and you're like,
Uh,
"Yeah."
wait, they do that?
I mean, I never had that happen to me
Wow,
personally, but that happened to my friends.
I would truly never, like as a guy, I would never want to ask that person because if she gave me the wrong number, that would be so embarrassing to find out right on the spot. But like then to ask her and like force her to give you the right number,
Yeah.
like that's weird.
So, yeah, then I was like, "Oh, well, I always have Michael's number memorized, so I just gave him Michael's number."
I guess. Yeah, I mean that is smart. That's smart. But think of all the guys you were meeting at UVU. You, what could have happened if you would have stayed another semester?
We'll never know. Ugh,
You could always go
no, I'm
back.
good.
How much money? How much money would it take for you to go back to school right now?
Right
Someone's
now?
like, "I'll pay you this amount of money. Go back to school right now. You have to finish
Oh,
3 more years of
I
school."
don't even know. A lot. Yeah.
$1 million. You do it for
Yeah.
$1 million?
No. No.
500K. 500K.
Even
It
like
has to be $1
two.
million. $1 million for 3 more
I
years
would say
of
a million a
UVU.
year.
$1 million. That's crazy. So you're signing an NBA contract to go back
Yeah.
to school for 3 years. Okay, fair enough. I have a
Oh,
new
wow.
thing I wanted to do with you. I think
Okay.
this is gonna be kind of funny. So I saw like I'm sure people have seen this where you have like a lump sum of money and you have to decide what you're gonna pay for, and that's like for each segment, and that's what your life is. So it's like, for example, you're gonna pick your man, your home, your career, and your car, and actually vacation and perk of life. But you only have like you have $18, so you have to use it across
I
all
don't
those
understand.
things. You don't understand? Okay, so I'm gonna say you're gonna have $18, and then I'm gonna say, all right, this section is your man. So you for $1, he's gonna be
Oh.
hot and fun,
Okay,
but
okay.
never
I
plans
see.
a
Yeah,
date.
yeah,
You get it?
yeah.
You want to do it? I want to see what you pick. Okay, so you have $18 to
That
build your
doesn't
dream
seem like
life.
very much.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you better spend your money wisely. First one for your man, your husband. $1, hot and fun, but never plans dates. 2, kind and loyal and responsible, but a little boring. For $3, funny, ambitious, and attractive, but lives an hour away. Like maybe say he works an hour away. $4, everything you want, but hates social media. And 5, the full package, but you must meet him on a dating app. So for $5, which one are you taking?
$4.
Everything you want, $4. Okay. You
Okay.
have $14 left. So you have everything you want, but hate social media. Okay, your home. A perfect apartment for $1, no storage. $2, cute townhouse with very thin walls. $3, a gorgeous house 45 minutes away from family. $4, dream house, but no horses and nearby family. $5 dream house and barn, but you host every family party. So you have $14 left.
$3.
What are you taking?
45 minutes away.
Gorgeous house, 45 minutes away. All right. So that means you have $11 left. Career. $1, peaceful 9 to 5, completely anonymous. $2, podcast only, but you cannot read comments, which is fine. $3, full-time influencer posting 5 days a week. $4, successful brand with a team doing most of the work. Or $5, never work again, but you have to film a reality TV show with your family yearly.
What's the $2 one again? That one.
Podcast only. Okay, so you have $9 left. So far, you've done the everything you want, dude. Gorgeous house, 45 minutes away, and you're doing the podcast for $2.
Yeah.
And so you have, what I say, you have $9 left? Okay, your car. $1, reliable, spotless minivan. $2, Q SUV, no heated seats. $3, luxury SUV, but you clean it yourself. So no Mr. Car Wash or the people cleaning it for you. $4, dream car, but your family borrows it. Kind of like now. Dream car with $5 is dream car with a full-time
I don't
driver.
want any of those. Can I do like $1.50, just like a truck?
No. $1.50 for a truck, that should be like $6. Because that's like your dream car. So we'll say your dream car for $4 is a truck to pull your horses. $4?
Yeah.
So you have $5 left. Okay. And you only have vacations and perks left. So for $1, luxury staycation every year. What the hell? That is not should be $1. 2. So that's 1 trip a year is what you get with that. Number 2, 1 annual girls trip in the U.S. with the family. So like a sister's trip. 3, Hawaii every winter for $3. 4, 2 international trips, but you plan everything. So you get to go do whatever you want 2 times a year for $4. And $5, you're spending every summer in the destination of your choice.
I would say $2, the girls trip one.
That's interesting. That's going to be what you want. Is to go with your sisters on a trip once a year. Oh my gosh. Your poor kids never go on vacation.
Bye-bye.
Just mom going
Someone's
with the sisters.
got to stay and take care of the horses.
Oh my gosh. You're the worst.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Okay.
So you have $3 left. Lifetime perks. Unlimited Diet Coke and DoorDash.
That would save me so much money.
That should be number 1. That's insane. $2. Free hair and makeup anytime. $3.
3.
Horse expenses covered for life. $4, which you can't get.
3.
Full-time housekeeper and assistant. $5, housekeeper, assistant, and chef.
That's my dream life right there.
So that's your dream life. That's actually, that's kind of rigged actually. That was too good for you because you got your everything you want guy, and he hates social media, so that's like a good thing. But what if he told you you have to delete your Instagram right now?
I don't know if I would
you
delete
do?
it completely. I would remove anyone that I don't know personally that I haven't talked to within the last like year or two and go private. So I would have like 1,000 followers and I would go private.
Nope, he says, I don't like social media. I don't want you posting anything. Delete it. Okay, wait, even better. He says, I don't like you even doom scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, TikTok. I would appreciate if you
I would say
delete
go
it.
kick rocks.
What would you do? But it's your dream guy, everything you want. And that's his one thing. That's his one hang up.
Okay, fine. Then I
One
would give up
thing.
social media.
So you're choosing. I'm just asking. Why are you getting so annoyed at me?
I mean, it would be really annoying, but I guess I would give up social media. If like he checked every other box, and he was like literally perfect and
Hmm.
my dream guy, then yes, I would delete social media. I mean, I would miss TikTok so much, but I could do it.
Yeah, that would be honestly the best thing to ever happen to you. Anyway, number two, the home was the gorgeous house, 45 minutes away from family. Like that would be your ideal situation anyway.
Well,
Except
maybe
for
my
you didn't get
barn,
your barn.
it's my dream house, so my barn is a part of it. It's just 45 minutes away.
No, 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 no. It
Okay,
wasn't your dream
whatever.
house. It was a gorgeous house. Are you, what? What is with the attitude? Like, oh my gosh,
Well,
it's
now
just a
I feel like you're
game,
changing the
and you're
rules.
so pissed at me. How did I change the rules? I'm going back through
Okay.
the answers
Okay.
of what
Yeah,
you picked.
gorgeous house, 45 minutes away. I'm great with that. I'm not.
Why are you so angry?
Maybe I'm
This
angry
isn't
because I
happening.
wish it
Like,
was
this isn't what
happening.
you're signing up for. Okay, your career was podcasts.
Yep.
Looks like we're just podcasting it for the rest of our lives. Your
Truck.
car.
Truck. Remember we add
What did you
$6
pick?
truck. Okay, $4
For
truck, yeah.
no, we did $4 truck.
Which
Yep.
I drive Michael's
Could you
truck
handle
all
a
the
truck?
time.
But
Oh,
could you actually like tow a
I would need to learn.
trailer
I need
with
lessons.
horses?
I need my trainer to teach me how to pull a horse trailer.
I mean, I know I can never
Yeah,
do it. I
no, it like
I
really
don't know
genuinely
how to do
scares
that.
me.
Especially having living
Hmm.
animals in the back, I would be terrified. How do you? Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that. Vacations. You did the annual girls trip. Not surprised by that one. You're just kicking the family to the curb.
Bye,
I'm
sweeties. Have
going on
fun.
vacation with
Make
the
sure that all the
sisters.
horses are alive when I get back and the cattle.
That's crazy. Um, but like, don't you think? Did
Mm-mm.
you guys go on lots of family vacations growing up? You didn't go on vacations like once a year or something?
Well, we didn't go on like vacations. We went to Colorado to the ranch like twice a year. So I wouldn't
Yeah. It's
classify
just
that as
interesting
like a
how
vacation.
different.
And Michael was always too busy. Like he couldn't.
Yeah. We always went on one a year,
Yeah.
and
I
I like
mean,
those are
now
good
we
memories.
do. Like now Michael's like, yeah, let's go. Like he's like becoming a jet setter kind of. But
Yeah.
yeah, when I was growing up, no, like we went to the ranch or we stayed home.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And your lifetime perk was horse expenses covered for life. That one should have been like $20, but worked
Yeah.
out.
That's my dream
You had a
life
good
right
life.
there. I
You're
am. We're
just
manifesting it.
speaking into existence right now.
To an
Do
extent,
you
I
believe in that?
do. Like I think like what you put out, you get back and like you can like honestly what I think it is, and maybe people completely disagree with me. I just feel like manifesting is kind of like praying or like I don't know. Cuz it's like you're like
Yeah.
wishing, you're like telling the universe like I want this to
I agree.
happen to me. And I kind of feel like I mean, you're not praying to the universe, you're praying to God, who is the creator of the universe. And so I just feel like
Yeah. It's just a
yeah.
another way people have
So
changed prayer.
like to an extent, it's like
Yeah.
yes, I believe you can like speak something into existence, but like when I say that, I just mean like I'm praying for it and I have faith that it'll happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think also it's like the faith and belief part is also
Hmm.
affects like your thoughts and being positive and like believing like yourself you can do those
I
things.
agree because I
I
do
think that's a
believe
big part
like
of it
what
too.
you put out
But
into the universe, you will get back. And so
Like if you're saying those things about
Mm-hmm.
yourself or saying
Yeah,
like
I
you
just
want to go
think
do this, like that
it'll
means you're
happen.
putting your thoughts towards it. Yeah. But yeah. I just don't love the like some people do the manifesting and it's like set it there.
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
Yeah,
Like
you have to put
I
in
feel like
like
you
the
have still have to
action.
do something.
I agree.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's part of
Yeah.
and which is faith. Literally what you're describing is faith. But anyway, enough about that. Did you have
Oh yeah, I have a
any
list on
pop
my
culture
phone
things you wanted
that
to
we can
talk
talk
about?
about. Yeah, I made a list.
A list?
Just like four.
How many things are on this list?
Okay, ready? I
Okay.
actually want to see if you know who this is.
Yeah.
Do you know who Tommy Paul
I'm
is?
okay.
He's a professional tennis player.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, he got married to Paige Lorenz yesterday. Yes.
Oh, I know who she is
Yeah, so
because
Tommy
Megan
Paul,
loves her.
professional tennis player, really
Hmm.
good, like goes to like Wimbledon and the US Open. Actually, I don't know if he's ever been to Wimbledon. US Open for sure though. Anyway, he's pretty good. Not like the best, but like really good. Anyway, him and Paige got married yesterday. Yeah.
Want to know a side story about Paige?
Oh
Well, you
yeah,
know this,
we were
but
yeah.
remember with Glow, we were
We sh- we should have.
going to
We
do
should have just
a
done it.
collaboration with her. It would have been like it was. She wanted,
Yeah.
I think, $12,000, and this
She
was
was
back
still
before
like
like she
super
really
super
was
popular, but
becoming like
nothing like she is
crazy
now.
big.
We should have done it. Yeah.
She had like 400 or 500,000 followers, I think. And obviously she's blown up now. But yeah,
I
you think we should have done
mean,
it? It
it
was
wouldn't
our
have hurt.
it was our last $12,000.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
literally was like everything to
Maybe not.
go
I don't
to do
know.
this.
Are you,
The problem the
no,
problem is we
I just
go ahead.
was
I keep
gonna
talking
say
over you.
like, do you wish we would have done it, or are you like, no, I'm glad we didn't do it. Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to do it at the time, but I think it could have led to a disaster
Yeah.
of shipping leaking bottles and like it going really well and actually her getting a lot of people to buy and then us just under
Well, and that's why we
delivering.
didn't end up
But
doing it because we were like,
I don't know.
the bottles were leaking. But
Yeah, the bottles suck.
yeah, I do. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, that was devastating.
Dairy Boy.
She owns the
Mm-hmm.
what? The Dairy Boy sweatshirts. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
some
I've
good
just
news,
been
I
refreshing my
guess.
TikTok, like waiting to see her dress. Actually, let's see. Has she posted yet?
Like, what made her so famous?
Um,
Just because she's good looking?
yeah, I mean, she's stunning. The Army Hammer thing, like, really, like, that was like the catalyst. And then she just, like, you know, Army
What's
Hammer, he's an
Army
actor.
Hammer?
Okay, so yeah, so I
No.
think it's either his
They dated?
grandfather or his great great grandfather started Arm and Hammer, hence Army Hammer. So he
Oh,
is like loaded,
wow.
became an actor, super hot. He
Yeah.
kind of like he wasn't like ever like an A-list actor, but like kind of like maybe B plus list actor, whatever. Anyway, they dated, and then it later came out that he
Hmm.
was like into like weird, creepy stuff. Like he got a knife and carved an A into her stomach and then like drank her blood or something like that. Yeah, like he was into like weird stuff where he
Wait,
like wanted
what?
to like beat you up essentially.
Wait, like, who?
Yeah.
I never even think of that. Like, that
So
is
then when they
weird.
broke up,
That's
and
creepy.
I think it was another ex-girlfriend did like an article about it, and then everybody was like, Paige, like, is this true? And then she was like, yeah, it's true. And then she did like a couple of interviews about it. So then that like she was already like gaining popularity from that. And then that kind of just like shot her up. And then she just like took that momentum and ran with it. And like, Look at her now. Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her. It's kind of crazy, like how those little things. I don't know, like this something just catches the attention of everybody,
Yeah.
and then like
Cuz
people just
she
explode.
originally like
But
was like a micro influencer kind of because she was really really good at skiing. She was like almost on like the Olympic ski team or something like that.
oh, cool.
And so like she was popular from that, and
That's
then
crazy.
she just like is so hot that all these hot guys wanted to date her. So yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So they got married. Congrats to them. She's beautiful, stunning. I can't wait to see what her wedding looks like.
Congrats,
Next,
Paige.
have you heard about this lettuce diarrhea?
Yep.
It's like the new pandemic. I'm not kidding.
I've heard a little bit about it. It's Taco
People
Bell,
say
isn't
that.
it?
I've
Where
only
it
ever
started,
seen
like
that
where it
on
came
my
from.
TikTok, so like I don't know if that's true. I thought that was like satire.
I heard that's. I don't know if
Oh
it
no.
started there, but I think it came from their produce or something that they
But
were getting,
but then why are
and
people like saying
so, but
like be
yeah, now it's
careful at the
spread.
grocery stores?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Taco Bell came into this. Maybe that's where the first couple people got it, but now it's every grocery store is saying like, you need to wash your produce. But I was listening to something about it yesterday. Actually, they were saying the only way you can kill it is with heat. So like
Like
washing it
how
isn't
hot
even
of
doing
heat? Like
anything.
you got to grill the lettuce or what? Or like can you just run it under hot water? Like you
I
got to
don't know.
stick it in the oven.
I think you would need a hotter temperature than hot
Yeah,
water.
like Megan got
Yeah,
Chipotle.
exactly.
Was it yesterday? Or no, oh no, it wasn't Megan. It was Rachel. Rachel called and told me that she had Chipotle today, and I
Oh,
was like,
sweet.
"Oh, hope you didn't get any lettuce on it." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, no, I didn't." And I was like,
She's
"Well,
gonna have
I mean,
explosive diarrhea.
imagine on the
Could you
plane ride
imagine
home having
Rachel with that?
explosive diarrhea." But on the plus
That'd be
side, you
brutal.
lose like 15 to 20 pounds. I'm hearing.
Oh my gosh. I
Well, yeah, I feel
of
like that's
course
where
that's where
every
your
girl's
brain
brain
goes.
goes. Like the amount of
Or just
TikToks that I've seen that's like,
is
is it all lettuce or is it just a certain kind of lettuce? Like I'm about to go to the grocery store. I have a trip next week. I need to lose 20 pounds. Like let me know so I can get it.
oh my gosh.
So,
That is so wild. People I'm not surprised though. But going through
okay, it's
explosive
more than a
diarrhea to lose a
couple.
couple
20 pounds
pounds,
is a lot. Even
that's wild.
10. I mean, no, it would
Do you know
be
how much
so much more.
diarrhea that
I'm
is? Do
not
you know
saying
how
I want
miserable
it.
that would
I've
be?
just seen TikToks of people being like, who has it? What brand of lettuce did you get?
Like
No,
I'm just
like
picturing how much
your
you'd have to be on
your
that toilet.
ass would
You
be
would
like
be on
on
there for
fire.
like 7 days straight.
Ugh, no, no.
It would
Okay,
be bleeding
moving on, moving on.
from
Next one.
wiping so much. Okay.
England
Brutal. Brutal.
tragically lost to
Okay.
Argentina. Idiots. Idiots.
Next one.
Like we were all rooting for them.
Did you
It's
shove
like
that in Taylor's face?
every team that I'm rooting for,
Who?
England? I
Why were
feel
we
like
rooting for them?
everybody collectively was like, yeah, we want England
Yeah.
to win to get rid of Argentina. I don't know, everyone on my TikTok.
Who said that? Who was we?
It's like we all wanted Norway to win, and then England got them out. So now we're like, hey, we want England to win. And oh, okay.
I went to Argentina. Why?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why.
rooting for Britain?
Well, the
I thought
comments are
they were like our
hilarious. They're like,
enemies.
everyone's like, England hasn't won anything on American soil since 1776.
That's funny.
And this
But
is
yeah,
also
I
on the
went to Argentina.
topic
But keep
of
going.
FIFA. Over 600 babies in Peru were named after Erling Haaland. Mm-hmm.
In Peru? That's funny.
You can
Should I
name one
name my
Erling,
next
and then
boy
for your last one, if
Erling?
it's a girl, you can name her Holland.
That would be funny. I would do it. I have
But
coming up with boy names
and like this is no
is
hate, no shade
impossible.
to Erling Holland because like I love him. Erling is not a good name. Like it only works because he is Erling Holland and like he's hot. But like no offense to you, you're not gonna have an Erling Holland. So like you can't name
Yeah.
your child Erling. Well, because he's not gonna be
Why will I
like
not have
six
an Erling
six
Holland?
ripped blonde hair. I don't know, just
Why not?
based off of Dean and Weston, like they're the same brand. Like
Yeah, true. They both came out black hair. They both have the same hair color now. But
yeah,
maybe
it works for him
something
because
happens.
he's Erling
I don't know.
Holland. I like Holland, Erling. Like, could you imagine if you named your child Erling Hunsaker? Like, what would you call him for short? Earl? No,
E. Just call him E.
no.
Call him Ling. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I hate coming with boys' names, so
Holland is a really
maybe
cute
I'll
name
consider
though,
it
but you have to spell it Haaland.
for a girl.
You can't spell it like the normal Holland.
That would be kind of wild, though. That'd be like
Yeah, like
that's
to
a
change the
super
spelling or
Utah thing
whatever.
to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
like for
that is
example,
a
spelling
Utah
Doc
thing.
Dawk, like that would be a Utah way.
And no, I did not do that. It's just DOC.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
true.
that was it for my pop culture.
Okay, anything else? Well,
Yeah, I know
that
you
was
loved that.
so interesting. I was expecting more like I was
I
expecting
mean,
more
I
things
kind
like
of
Paige's
tried to
stuff, but
like do a mix.
mm, I mean, it's up to you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I had a poll on Relative from Hell,
Oh,
and
Shannon
seventy
hated
percent
it.
of people liked it,
Shannon
and
is its
thirty
number
percent
one
said
hater.
never again.
Well, Shannon doesn't like true crime, so
Why? Okay, well, I had another one.
okay, yeah,
Should I
do
do
it.
it or not? This one's pretty short though. Really quick. This week's Relative from Hell. This one is very wild. So this is an all true stories here. This was a mother-in-law named Joanna Hayes. So Joanna's son and his wife Heather were getting divorced and sharing custody of their 18-month-old son. One evening they met in a Target parking lot to exchange the baby. Heather puts her son in his car seat. Her ex-husband drives away, and then someone wearing a dark wig and a fake mustache walks up to her car. Heather tries to get inside, but the person shuts the door,
Does it kill her?
pulls out a gun, and shoots her.
Was it the mother-in-law?
Yeah. Who? So yeah, give me your guesses.
I
Who do you think
mean,
this could
the
be?
mother-in-law? I don't know. Was it the baby daddy in a wig and a mustache? Okay.
I don't know. Let me keep going. So when witnesses originally thought the killer was a man, investigators determined that it was Heather's mother-in-law,
Why would she do
Joanna.
that?
You got it. Wearing the disguise. Joanna was convicted of murdering her mother-in-law, and sent. Wait, oh my gosh. Joanna was convicted of murdering her daughter-in-law and sentenced to life in prison. So
Did this happen in Utah?
I was reading more about it.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't Utah, but they were both actually like at one point living with the mother-in-law, and so she and the
Oh
daughter-in-law
no. So
worked
she was like
with
really
the
not
mother-in-law
happy
as
with this
well.
girl.
And so yeah, so like they were close, and the person that ended up confessing or like figuring
Oh
out that it
wow.
was
Well,
the
good for him
mother-in-law
for
was the son.
figuring it out and telling.
But so then he watched like the video, and he was the one that first told the police that he recognized how the person was walking and the person's build, and he's like, that's my mom. But at the trial, he said he no
Oh,
longer believed that she killed Heather, and so he switched after after like his original, I guess,
no.
witness.
When they're
And they
changing
changed everything
stories
in
in
the
a
trial.
trial,
Kind of crazy story.
red flag.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was a pretty
Yeah,
crazy
that's
story though.
crazy.
Like I saw the picture too of the lady, what she looked like without the mustache and the wig on.
Really? She looked like a man?
I mean, it was convincing. And so she she looked like a man. And but
Well,
her own son
sorry.
ratted her out,
She deserved to be ratted out for that.
which was good. Which was good.
People
But yeah,
are
that, like
so
what people do
weird. Like,
is insane.
why?
In-laws?
Why?
Well, it's sad because the kids are in the middle of it all the time. Like, well, through the two examples we've seen, it's been having
Yeah.
the poor kids that are ones that are suffering because they're in the middle of people being divorced.
People are so weird.
But crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
everybody's
I'm
weird.
one of them though.
Everyone's weird. But like
Um, yeah,
these people who are like
yeah.
scheming are like really weird. Yeah.
Hmm. Speaking of weird, I thought this was weird, but this is where like I feel like everyone's going
Oh
now
yeah.
is they use AI for literally their whole life. Like people can't even think anymore. I'm at a restaurant yesterday. I'm in line, and this lady is typing everything
Oh
on the
gosh.
menu into her chat GPT, asking if this would be okay for her to eat. And I'm like, I understand, maybe she has some like dietary issues and stuff,
Yeah, it's like
but like, can't
do
you just
like
read
have
it
some like
and
common
like figure
sense and
out
like do
for
like
yourself
some
like
like
what you shouldn't eat?
deducting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I also have heard, like, I was talking to some of our close family friends, and like their kids are in high school, and
Yeah.
everyone gets 4.0s
Well,
now
and not
because
only
every
that,
kid just uses
you
ChatGPT.
can retake a test as many times as you want, and you can turn in late assignments until the last day of the quarter. Yes. Yes.
Wait, really? Is that like every school?
Like,
Why?
I think it happened like
Like,
in
is that a new
COVID,
thing? Like, I haven't heard that
and they just like kept with it. But yeah, like
over
if
COVID, and
you
this never stopped
fail a
it.
test, you can retake it as many times as you want. Back in my day, if you failed a test, you either failed or you could only retake it one time. And if you got a worse
Yeah,
score on the test that you
I
retook, they like whatever score you get on the retake, that's what score they take.
okay. Real question:
Yeah.
did you ever cheat on
Yeah.
a test?
Is that like bad
You
to
did.
like admit?
Um,
I do
I
have
mean, what's
dreams
your high
that
school teacher
like
just
I'm
gonna
back
do?
in
Come
high
back and get
school
you?
and I like forgot to go to a class and now I can't graduate. I have that dream like every once in a while.
That's hilarious. That's
You
funny.
only cheated one
One time
time.
I cheated though. One time. Yes, because so I'm in class. Well, I was talking to one of my brothers, and they were like, "Yeah, I used to cheat all the time in high school. Like, just cheat." Because I don't know, I think I was stressed about like a math test or something. So luckily I had a cool teacher,
Oh
but
my
I'm literally
gosh, you
like
gotta be more
start
coy
texting a
than
friend
that.
like asking how to do a question, and then after I come and submit the test, and she's like, "Zach, let me see your phone." So she looks at my phone, and she obviously sees the text messages, and she's and like I was so shook because I thought it was gonna be so easy and it was cool like to cheat or whatever, And so then I had to come back and retake the test. And luckily, like, I did good because I knew the material. I just thought it was going to
So
be cool
dumb.
to cheat. Like, that was literally the only thing to do. And I was also texting this girl that I had a crush on. So, like, I thought I was looking even cooler because I was texting her. And so then, from then on, I never ever cheated on a test again.
I feel like it's harder
Never.
to cheat in
Not even
college.
college. Nothing.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't know.
Oh, it's so easy to cheat in college.
But yeah, I did cheat in high school, and but I was like more creative with my cheating than you were. Like I wasn't ever on my phone. Because if they saw your phone, they would take it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No,
This was.
like
I was lucky because the teacher was cool. But
I you,
I was an
you know
idiot.
those calculators, like the massive calculators that you could do like all the cool things on or whatever. I don't even know what you like algebra or something. Um, and you know how it
Yeah.
would have like
Mm-hmm.
instructions on the case, and you could take out the instruction paper. I always had like a little paper like this big in the
Yeah.
back of the instruction.
Were you the type that was like, instead of studying,
Yeah.
they were writing every tiny note on the little piece of paper, taking
Only
3 hours just
only
to put
in
it in there,
math
where you could have
and
just like
like
studied for the test?
chemistry. Every
Mm.
other test
Yeah, that makes sense.
I never
Those
really
were
had an
tough.
issue with. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone has to do
I don't
chemistry,
know.
I think your
Did I do
sophomore year.
chemistry? I think everyone had to do chemistry, right?
And then junior year I did wildlife
Yeah, that
biology,
was
and I
terrible.
also cheated in
I
that
hated that.
class. And I know that he knows that I cheated, but he couldn't like prove it. Did I have I told you the story about the bugs? Oh my gosh. Okay. I took wildlife
No.
biology because I was like, I wasn't going to do like physics because I knew I couldn't do physics. So I took wildlife biology.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth quarter, we had to do like this like bug chart or something. And like he gave you like a paper of bugs that you had to go find. And you were supposed to like go out in like the woods or
Mm-hmm.
something or like your backyard and like try to find like these exact bugs. And I'm like, ew, I'm not like going to dig for bugs. Like, so I got online and I
Mm-hmm.
literally just typed in like wildlife biology and then I typed in like every single bug that I needed. $80. I had like 120 bugs and it delivered right to my front door. And like the way that it comes, it's like they are like pinned perfectly into this like styrofoam. So they're like presented like it looks professional. Like it could be in a museum. And like I know like when I took it and turned it in, he
Mm-hmm.
was like and I was like and like I know that he knows that I did not
Yeah,
go
here's my
and
project.
find those bugs, but like what's he gonna say? Like, let me see your credit card history? Like he can't say that. I got 100%. I got an A in that
So what
class. It
score
was
did
the
you get?
best. Yeah. And you know what? Michael and Shannon were
eighty
like,
dollars and got an A.
best $80 we've ever spent.
Not bad.
Yeah. I wonder if he
That's actually
remembers that.
hilarious. That's funny.
Like, I wonder if I saw him
Hmm.
and was like, hey, Mr. Lindy, like,
Yeah, the
did you know that I bought that online? And if he would be like, I don't know what you're
you
talking
know I
about, or if he'd
cheated,
be
right?
like, yeah, I'm not an idiot. No, literally.
Like, yeah, you're the one person who would never even touch a bug.
Yeah. Good times.
That's funny. Um, good times in school.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should we finish with a judge and jury? All right, all right,
Okay.
all right. So I have two. This one is kind of long,
Okay.
so pray that I can read this correctly. All right, writing in with some more details. So she had submitted one, and then she sent another one that was even longer. So it says, Am I fair to never want anything to do with my sister-in-law? Long story short, she begged for a job at my company.
Uh-oh.
They ended up hiring her. She sucks big time at the job, like charging a customer
Oh
charging a
gosh.
customer $999 instead of $99. E- Every time I bail her out, beg my bosses not to fire her. She stayed up most nights doing her job. Wait, so I stayed up most job. Oh my gosh, I stayed up most nights doing her job for her because she was overwhelmed and needed the money. One of the reasons she was hired was to
Oh,
cover me on my honeymoon.
wait.
Anyways, 2 days before my
So then
wedding,
she
she
she was supposed
quits.
to cover
Says
her for her
sorry to
honeymoon,
add
and
more
then she
stress.
quits before the wedding.
What? Yep, yep. And she says sorry to add more stress. Can't do this anymore. Apparently, she tried quitting to my boss, but they told her she couldn't do this to me the week of my
What kind of
wedding, and
job
she
is
told them
this?
she wouldn't, but then did.
I want
Anyways,
to know
I
what
was
kind
so
of
mad.
job this is.
I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll figure it out here, but I don't think we find out the actual job. Anyways, I was so mad. I told my husband to tell his brother she was not allowed to sit front row in our ceiling. They agreed, and day of our wedding, walk into the room, and she's sitting front row. I told her I thought she was a disgusting person, and she filed a complaint against me at my company. The same sister-in-law who planned her baby blessing the same week as our wedding too. Am I wrong to never forgive her, or do I need to grow up? So this is the one.
Yeah, the
You remember
baby
that one
blessing on the wedding.
when she planned her baby blessing? Yes.
How
So
can
it's
you
the
file a
same
complaint
person.
at work
So
if
having
you
more
don't
issues
work
with
there
the
anymore?
sister-in-law. I mean, you could probably like do customer service, like say this person's terrible, blah blah blah.
I mean,
You
like
know,
that
like you could
is
go file a complaint against someone at a
psycho
company.
that she would do that.
The fact that like the thing that would kill me though is her being so bad at the job, and I'm even covering for her and working extra hours
And then she still
so she can
screws
have
you
this job and
over.
make money, and then she's
Yeah.
still the biggest douchebag.
Yeah, I would lose it too.
Yeah,
This
I
girl's a
would
psycho.
lose it. But it's
Yeah,
not
how is
like how was
anyone
anyone in the
being like,
family
you know
being
what?
like,
It's really not that big of
yeah,
a deal.
this chick's cool.
Yeah,
That's
if
where
it's
I think the line is though.
bleeding
If
into
you
your
have a job
professional life and
and your
like
family starts
she's
to
making you look
impact your
bad.
job,
Like, and that can affect your livelihood. It's like, no, no. There
yeah.
are lines that you don't cross. You don't cross professional boundaries. You don't
Mm-mm.
let your personal life affect your work life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so then she was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, okay, like you guys can still come to the ceiling, but you can't sit front row. Okay, go sit in the back. But she still sat front
And
row.
she
Like,
still
for
sits front
what?
row.
Like to prove a point, or like what was she, like why? Does it matter where you
Yeah.
sit in a ceiling? I've never done one, so like it's all in the same room. Like you all hear the same things.
No. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Also want to hear. This is like
Yeah.
personal to me, my family, but so last week my niece got married. So when we say sealing, for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about in the temple. It's just the marriage ceremony. It's called the sealing that happens, like the sealing of families together forever. It's just the ceremony part. Anyway, but it's in a small room, and as we talked about last week, it's like you have to recommend to get in there. So Megan and I we weren't late, but usually you go into the room like probably 15 minutes early, and everything gets like everyone's kind of waiting for the bride and groom to come in. And we came in after everyone had already walked in, and so we go in, and we just sneak in the back. It hadn't started or anything. We were still like 5 minutes early, but that's like in a way late when it comes to that. But my poor mom didn't see us sneak in the back because my parents are sitting on the front row, and it's a small room, but like we were really quiet and just went and sat in the back, and they weren't facing us, so they couldn't see us. So anyway,
Your mom?
she after is like crying because she thought, yes, my mom is crying because she thought we missed the wedding
Oh,
and that we were so late
sad.
that we were in the room when it happened. I felt so
Well, I'm
bad.
glad you made
But
it, and I'm sad that
anyway,
Diane was
we made it.
crying.
But my poor mom,
Yeah, like she was
yeah,
like
she
sitting there
was,
being
that
like, I
means she
can't
was
believe
stressed the
Zach.
entire time that like we weren't there. Yep, yep, exactly. Anyway, yeah, this
Yeah,
girl,
she
this
sucks.
lady is
I would have
justified.
some
Like her
choice words or
sister-in-law
just like never speak to
sucks.
her again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
Okay, so
not
let me
want
ask
anything
you
to do with
this.
her and
You're
not
in her
stick my neck out for
position.
her ever again.
Do
Yep.
you say something and like try to resolve it and like become friends again? Or would you be able to just like not say anything and like not speak to her more than like, hey, even that, like you probably won't even say hi to her, but like you're in the same room. Would you be able to do that, or are you the type of person that like no? Because
Have you not seen me do
I
that?
feel like with my family, like a lot of times we can't help
I feel like
ourselves.
I could be.
Like if we see like somebody in the room, like we can't just be like ignore them. We have to be like, okay, we have to talk about it.
Mm.
But if it wasn't somebody like in my
See, I'm
actual
like,
family, I think I could just
I can
ignore
ignore.
them.
No problem.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think if I could ignore you.
If it was an in-law,
Okay, when I ghost you on text for
I feel
like
like you've ignored me before.
a few hours, I have not gone weeks.
Okay, few hours. You've gone weeks
No.
without texting me
Maybe
back.
a couple days at most.
Yeah.
And then you always call me out and you're like, why are you ghosting me? And then I always respond.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
But
always talk to
if I
Megan.
don't do that, you probably could keep going for a while.
I feel like I'm always sending stuff in our group chat. You guys never send stuff. It's always me.
So
I will.
go look at our texts. Go look at the last time that you responded. And by the way,
Yeah, I
our
can't
group
remember
chat
why I
was
named
named
it
by
that.
Amy, and it's called Three Best Sluts. So I don't remember either, but you can see in there the last time you texted. Probably was for a while.
No, I don't have it on silent.
You're not good in that.
Oh, because you were sending our
I
stats
think you have
for
it
the
on silent,
podcast.
to be honest.
Oh, no, that's because I was.
No, and then I'll make a
Well,
reel, like a
I
TikTok
forget that, like,
reel for the,
you're not
and you never respond to those.
like seeing, but like me and Megan watched it together on her phone, and then I was like, oh yeah. So then she responded for like the both of us. But I forget that like you're not there, so like you don't know that. I don't know.
But how am I supposed to know that? Yeah, so maybe you should let me know, because that one is, like, for example, the horse one is all about you. So it was like,
But Megan did. She said
did
cute.
you like it? Never responded, so I said, F it, I'll just post it. You're an idiot. But it was for you. Anyway, yeah, I would ignore. I could easily ignore. I'm pretty good at ignoring, actually. I will not look at a person in the eyes.
Yeah, I would
The
agree
problem
with
is,
that.
I think I wear it on my sleeve a little too much. Like, it's pretty
Like I
obvious.
always know when you're in a bad mood.
Like, if I don't
Yeah.
want to talk to you,
I'm always like, oh,
really?
not
feel
like
like
towards me, but
when
like
have I ever
in
been
general,
in a
you're in a
bad mood
bad
towards you?
mood,
I feel like
or
we're always
like you're
cool.
like a little more like you're just like a little more intense. It's just like the vibe.
How
And
can
I'm
you
always
tell?
like, oh. And I'm always like, Megan, is he mad? And she's like, yeah.
Like
But it's
when?
never like at our family. It's like you're mad at a situation, so then you're just like kind of like festering with it. You know what I mean? I don't remember.
When's the last time that happened?
No, but
I'm trying to think.
I feel like it
But
is
you're making it
pretty
sound like this happens
obvious
all the
with
time.
you if you're like I always know when you're having a really bad migraine. Like I just feel like some people are just
Yeah.
easier to read. You're easier to read.
True.
Yeah. Where like
You think I'm
me,
easy
on
to
the other
read?
hand, I feel like you always just think I'm annoyed when I'm really not. Like when you were texting me yesterday and you were like,
Impossible.
"You're annoyed at me." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, now I'm annoyed at you because you keep saying that I'm annoyed at you, and I actually wasn't."
I said it one time, but it was like I
I
was asking you about
I give
something for the
one word
podcast,
answers.
and then you were just like, no.
But like
I was
I do that to everyone.
like,
It's not just
okay,
you.
okay, thanks for the feedback. So, but like sometimes as we're, doing this together, it'd be
Well,
great
no,
if you
I
said
did.
like, no,
I
this is
said, "How would
why,
you feel?" And
instead
you
of
were
just,
like, "Yeah, I
no.
wouldn't like that."
And
And I
then
was like,
I'm
"Okay,
like
so yeah, then
waiting for
no."
you to say
And you were
something
like,
back.
"Okay, so like you're so annoyed." And I was like,
See, I felt like that was like
"No, I would
no, I thought that was
I
like the
asked your
biggest
opinion." And then you
smart
were
ass
like,
response I've ever heard.
"Yeah, I wouldn't like that."
Like,
And I was
I
like,
couldn't
"Okay, yeah,
tell.
so then like no, we're not doing it."
I felt like that was like
No,
a
I was
rhetorical
actually
question.
asking
Like,
like
duh, like
how
how
would
would
you
you
feel?
feel?
And you
Like
were like, "Yeah, I wouldn't
dummy,
like
like
that." And I was
idiot.
like, "Okay, yeah, then no, we're not doing it."
Oh, okay.
But I do feel like you always think I'm annoyed at you, and like I'm
Okay.
not
All right.
until
Whatever.
you say, "Are you
Um,
annoyed at me?" And then I'm like, "Well, now I am."
you,
I do not.
you give off that vibe a lot. like like
I didn't
when we
even
were
get
doing the questions
pissed.
earlier. Like you got so
I
pissed,
wasn't even annoyed.
or you were annoyed at me.
I wasn't. I would say if I was annoyed.
A little bit. All right. Anyway. Okay. The second
Oh, okay.
judge and jury, someone sent in, but it was a TikTok, and I can't show the TikTok, but it basically was this lady where she was talking about her husband, who at work won. What's the one fancy
Loewe?
brand that has an L? Not Louis Vuitton, but like LV. I don't know what it's called.
Saint Laurent?
No. Or it was Saint. No, no, it was Saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was
YSL?
that. I don't know my
Yeah,
brands.
Saint Laurent.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's Saint
it was one
Laurent.
of those brands,
Yeah.
and YSL. That's what it was. Yeah, YSL. So her husband had won YSL, like it was like a bag or something fancy, at work, and obviously it was meant for a girl, and she was pissed because instead of giving it to his wife, he gave it to a girl on his team
No, no,
as like
no. Red flag.
like a thank you
Are they having
reward
an
for
affair?
her. And so she was pissed. I don't know. It was just the
Yeah.
wife, and she's like, the only
Yeah.
thing I can do now is get a divorce
Oh,
because he gave the
sweetie.
bag to some other girl. Okay,
No.
whatever.
Megan just walked in. No, Megan, if Zach won a bag, like a Louis Vuitton bag, for work, and then he gave it to a girl on his team, what would you do?
I would be so pissed.
You would divorce him.
Okay, I don't think I would divorce him, but I would pry further because that's odd.
That's what I said. I said, are they having an affair?
Okay,
Ask Zach if he won a Louis Vuitton bag at work. Wouldn't the first person he
No,
would give
but-
it to would be me?
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he would give
Well,
it to you.
absolutely, would be. I'd want to give
This
it
was
to
a
you.
judge and jury. Some
100%.
lady's husband
I
won a white. Shh, no one's speaking to you.
once again,
Some lady's husband
Me
won
on the
a
other
YSL
side.
bag and gave, instead of giving it, and it's a girl bag, instead of giving it to his wife, he gave it to the girl on the team and being like, "Here you go, thanks for like doing such a great job." I'm probably sucking his.
That is so weird. And to me, that means that that girl is on his mind a whole lot more than his wife is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that means.
okay, I agree. Once again, I agree. I'm playing devil's advocate. What if it was like playing the game in the corporate world,
No, you don't do that.
trying to get
You
ahead,
can
like
suck
sucking
up
up
other
to
ways.
somebody to like, you know what I mean? Speaking of this, I have okay, this is a wild this was long enough ago that doesn't matter. But one time, Megan did a giveaway, and it was like I think it was during Christmas. This was a long time ago, and
Oh yeah.
it was during
Yeah.
Christmas. And one of the giveaways, she was doing
Yeah.
like the 25 days or 12 days of Christmas. I don't know what it was.
Oh, yeah.
So she was giving something new away every day, and one of them was a diamond necklace, and it wasn't like super fancy, but it was nice. It was still a diamond necklace. It was cool. And so I'm at work, and and the girl I work for, she's my manager. She's like, "Hey, I saw your wife is giving away a diamond necklace. I entered. I would love to win." I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?" And so,
Okay,
I
I
obviously
feel
told
like that
Megan,
is more normal.
and that one was a little rigged.
It would be weird
Sorry.
if your company was like, "Here's Zach. Thanks for being such a great employee. Here's a diamond necklace," and then you give it to the girl, being like, "Oh, this is my boss," or like, "Oh, I work with this girl. I'm gonna give this
But-
her necklace," like, hoping that she can like get me ahead or something. Like, I feel like that is more normal because she was then like asking.
No, this one,
Not like asking you to rig it for her, but being like kind of like dropping
Yeah.
it, and then it was like up to Megan really in the end. I mean,
Yeah.
no, that is
But
that
in
is
a
like
way,
she was definitely
I felt like it was
knew
actually
what she was
inappropriate
doing,
on
being
her
like,
end.
"I'm his boss. He is my biatch,"
Like,
and yeah, so because then you're
Literally.
like, "Well, now I have to, or she's gonna hate
I
me."
had literally just started the job.
Yeah, so she took advantage for sure.
Yeah, it's like, of course. I mean, I guess yeah, that one was weird. I can't.
I mean, yes,
I like still
because
think back about that.
If roles were
That was a
reversed and
little
it was like
inappropriate as the
a
boss
man
to do.
asking like a young girl who like had just started working, being like, "Oh, hey," like, I don't know. I just feel like, yes, like if you're in a position of power, you can't really be
Yeah,
like
I just feel like it's kind of
asking
misuse of her power. But you know,
new lower totem pole employees to like rig
My-
something for you.
wife.
Right, when it's like she
Yeah,
probably can
so
just
you could
like
get a
go
diamond
buy it
necklace,
herself.
like kind of crazy.
Hope she's
She
enjoying that
hopefully
diamond
she's not
necklace
listening
because
to
she
this.
won it
If she's listening to this,
fair and square,
it's okay.
and it
I
just
hope she
what
still
a
has it.
coink.
And it wasn't rigged. We did it a whole giveaway spin, and it just happened to land on her. Yep. All right. Anything else
Oh
for this
yeah, I'll be in
episode?
Dallas this weekend. I actually
You're
am
coming to
really
Dallas.
excited. Yeah,
So that'll be fun.
I'm not excited for the heat.
Are you excited? You're not going to bail last minute? Yeah, you kind of missed the good days. Like
Yeah,
earlier this
I'm not
week, it's
excited
been
for the
really
heat and the
nice.
humidity.
It's only been
But
in
other
like
than that,
today's
I'm
80.
excited. I'm excited to see the house. I'm excited to eat some good food and go to the singles ward.
It's looking good.
That I'm making Megan go with me.
It's going to be fun. I got some good restaurants lined up.
Could
She
you
told me she was going
imagine?
to take off her rings too.
She just like goes back to being
Just
single
kidding.
for 2
Just
hours.
kidding.
Just like cosplaying a single person.
That sounds actually terrible. No, like this is a weird thought I have sometimes of like what if I had just moved to
Yeah.
Dallas, like I kind of feel like it where I'm single living in the city by myself.
Yeah.
That's miserable. I feel for those people because that is like the worst.
Yeah, especially like if you're
Having
like
no one to
new
go
to
home
the
to
city,
and no one
like
to
you
really
don't
talk
have
to,
like
it's kind of
family
depressing.
and friends, like that would suck.
Yeah. No friends. Yeah. I think a lot about
If
like,
they
I've worked with some
asked you
international people
to
and I'm just
move
like,
internationally,
that
would you?
be rough. Because you're literally moving here
would?
with nobody.
Do you think
100%.
Megan would?
Yeah.
Okay, what if
I'm-
it was
I'm down for an adventure. I think Megan would, depending on the place.
I don't know.
but I only got a couple more years of it. Like once the boys get beyond,
Yeah,
I wanna
you
say,
kind
like,
of have
fifth
to
or sixth
like
grade, probably
get
fifth
some
grade.
roots down.
That's when I wouldn't do it anymore. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me.
Anyway,
Okay, ready?
all right, you want to sign us off?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Get in your voice. Yep. I felt like I literally just felt like I was gonna
I mean, I
close my eyes
could.
and pray. I
Sign us off with a prayer.
thought
Okay.
that's what we were getting ready
And that
for.
is our episode. Thank you so much for listening. Follow us
Yeah,
anywhere
keep
you
going.
get your podcast, Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. And we will see you next week in Dallas.
Bye.